Mommy so shy and drive a low side. We never ride far, pack 5 in the car, save money for the drinks. I'm about to buy the bar, and everywhere I drive I'm a star. Little kids all on the corner scream, that's my car. It was days couldn't be fly, now I'm in a TI, coming close with BI. Now a nigga VI, rock tons of gold, enough money to fold. Roll the way you wanna roll, break 100 episodes.
Around the world, we don't play your hate. I don't know when, I don't know why. Why they want us fake? Why they hate us?
Why they hate us?
Is it our ladies?
Is it our lady? Say what? Yeah.
Playing around the world,
You know,
we don't play your hate. I don't know when, I don't know why. Why they want us fake? I don't know why they hate us.
Why you hate us?
Is it our ladies?
Is it our lady? Say what? Say what?
Oh, I'd give you all my love if I was unbreakable, if I had a diamond heart.
WOTE, Southwest Florida's #1 podcast station.
All right, the only thing I want to fucking say right now is welcome, fuckers, to the Two Mooks. And you know what, guys? It's fucking July 1st. And yeah, I know. God damn it, don't even tell me right now. So anyway, it's July 1st. What were we supposed to have in July, Apex?
Wait, hold on. July? Was that the Snailians or was that the Sharkles or the Murder Hornets? The Murder Hornets with the Glocks.
Butter Knife, what's going on, buddy?
Well, get eaten, fuckers. What? In the butt.
There we go.
I said what? In the butt. I said what? In the butt.
That's Butter Knife. So what was supposed to be in July?
4th of July. Fireworks.
Are you fucking retarded? I swear to God.
I took my retard pills.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about either the Murder Hornets or the Snailians or the Sharkles. What the fuck was coming up in July? Because today's July 1st.
I haven't kept up on those.
Apex, what was it?
I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be the Sharkles.
I think it's Sharkles month. The Murder Hornets went back to China. They took their fucking Glocks. Well, actually, they went back to China. They came back over here, and they bought Glocks. Hey, guys, you're watching the Two Mooks, and for the next couple of weeks that we've been on, we are introducing actors for the feature film White Privilege. And I want to welcome tonight in the house is Cash. Cash, what's up, buddy?
What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
He wants to look at the program monitor. Everybody looks at the program monitor instead of the camera. But that's okay. What's been going on, man? I haven't seen you in a couple of months. And you sweating just like you did on set.
Always.
So how you been for the last couple of months?
Working hard, man. Just working hard. Trying to make some money, survive.
How's COVID been treating you? You still work? You train dogs, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, shit. You don't have any employees, so you're pretty much
sole proprietor.
Just you outside working with all them
working
dogs. How many dogs you got now?
I got 6 dogs of my own, and I got 3 training dogs that I'm training.
3 training. Mm-hmm. On an average, let's say, for instance, I wanted to get Hank trained for a protection dog. Mm-hmm. How much?
Well, I would do that by session because it takes a lot to make a protection dog. There's a lot of components that go along with it.
Right.
And we have to build Hank up in multiple ways. So it would take session by session by session.
All right, so how much is a session?
Oh, a session's only $100, bro.
Oh, that's it?
$100 a session. That's it.
Oh, geez. Shout out to Cash from CN. What's up, CN? Man, she put on a little bit of weight. She got ass now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. She got nice ass. I love her ass. I'd pee on her butt. Anyway, so Cash is in the house tonight. How'd you hear about the audition, Cash?
Stephanie.
Your girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay. Can I call you your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay. Or your significant other?
Yeah. Sure.
So you came to the audition, and what'd you think you were getting into? I mean, because the movie's called White Privilege, and we had some personal talks about where privilege comes from. You have your opinion, I have my opinion. But what'd you think you were getting into?
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure at all. I just kind of went along with it. I was just saying, let me do an audition. I don't even know if I can act or not. I was like, let me just check it out, see what I can do.
Yeah, but you know what I saw in you, because during or after the audition, you and I sat down and talked about where white privilege was coming from and why I wanted to do this movie, because I think it was a misnomer. It's not about color. I think, me personally, I think it's affluent people. Even though racism still is prevalent here in the United States, but Will Smith's kids they get pulled over. They're gonna let him go.
Perhaps, maybe not. We don't know. Maybe the white guy who was on the cop force and says, I don't know who this black kid is. He don't know Will Smith. He ain't listening to no rap. He don't know. He listening to country music. He don't know. So he, right. So he don't know. So he pulls the guy over. It might be Jaden Smith, but he don't know that. So he just pulls the kid over. He got dreads and stuff. He looking like, oh, you're a hoodlum. You don't know. He could get shot.
I know
that
exactly.
Day. You have no clue.
Exactly. And me personally, I don't like what's going on throughout the United States, because and a lot of people say all lives matters, but if black lives don't matter first, all lives can't matter, because everybody's got to matter.
That's right.
So we got to start somewhere.
I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, we have to start somewhere, because if we don't, then we are still nowhere.
Absolutely. And you had it in the right view on it, like you said. All lives can't matter if black people aren't included in that. You know what I mean? Like, that's not everybody. So it doesn't really hold any substance to me in that token.
And what I think, especially on the Two Mooks, I think police officers are fuck-ass pieces of shit. You give them a fucking badge, all of a sudden they got godlike attitudes.
Yeah, but we know that power goes to your head. We've seen this over centuries. Power goes to the head in all circumstances.
Of course.
I mean, they've done studies and experiments to put certain people in a position of power, like a guard of a jail, and put the other people in power like they are not in power, like they're.
There was actually a movie made.
Yeah, I saw that movie. It was a good movie,
yeah.
and it's exact, and it tells you the psychology of what happens to the people. So if you give somebody a little bit of power, they run with it.
So before we get too far off the all lives matter issue, right? So what I thought was funny is somebody put it in a different perspective. They're like, okay, say you're sitting there, you're dicking a girl down, and you say, oh yeah, you like this dick, and she responds with, I like all dicks.
Oh, Apex, we gotta give you this one. Thank you, Apex, for that one. Yep. So what do you think about that, Butter Knife?
About what Cash said or what Apex said?
Are you fucking kidding me right now? I changed your diaper before the show. I mean, come on, man.
Well,
what Apex just fucking said.
That's up.
Oh, shut up. I'm not done with you. All right, so breaking news from my friend Christopher Hawley in Sacramento, another actor. He's been in quite a few movies. If Betty White changes her last name, I'm done. Maybe she'll change it to Betty Black. I'm Betty Brown. I don't know. Betty Yellow. Who fucking knows? The biggest thing when BLM started first coming into the protest. You're familiar with the movie Gone with the Wind?
Yes.
Hattie McDaniel played the. I don't want to say waitress. She was a servant. But yeah. Hattie McDaniel was the first African American female to win an Oscar. Why would we take down that history? Because it's a great movie. I mean, and it is a movie just depicting an era of time. But I think she did a fabulous job.
I think that what's happening right now is that people are just trying to find any way to make amends for what's happening, to try to find some way to soothe the souls of the people who are hurt by what's been going on. And that to me is, I mean, they trying to fill a void, but at the same time, it's like you got to pick and choose your battles. You got to pick and choose what is important and what's not, and that's really what comes down to what it comes down to. For me.
Yeah, absolutely, and I wish the protesters would stop blocking traffic. Because I've been watching a lot of videos. You ever see a body get flipped after getting hit by a car? Shoes are going this way and that way. The body goes this way. I mean, I don't know. And then all the white people are coming out. It's like, we're protesting Black Lives Matter. I was like, motherfuckers, you have no idea what the fuck is going on. Yeah. I mean...
But you know what, though? I give them props, though.
Absolutely, because they're trying.
They're trying.
Yeah.
And even though they don't fully understand the severity of the situation, they don't understand. They're trying. They don't understand the total concept of what's happening. Yep. But they're saying, I see that there's a problem, and I want to stand up and have my voice to stand up for the problem.
They're looting more than black people.
You look on the internet, man. You're gonna see all those videos of the white kids burning shit down.
I know.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
damn, where the hell they been for the last 100 years?
I'm just saying. I just think that it's a bigger issue, but that's on a more serious note. You know what I mean?
Of course. Of course. All right. I need to social distance from the kitchen. I tested positive for fat ass.
Damn. I respect it.
Hey, coming from your other one. Hey, Cash. Stephanie says.
Yeah, what they do stuff. Hey, girl.
Oh God, man. Hey, July 18th coming up. Finally, the rap party. And you know, we've been talking about this with all my other guests and all the other actors that have come onto the show. You know, we were just pre-COVID-19, and we had on one day I counted 23 people on set. Nobody's caught it. We were responsible. We washed our hands, and you know, took the precautions so that nobody caught, you know, this deadly. Camilo says, "Hey, bro,
What's up,
caught this deadly flu."
Yeah, wow.
You know, the virus. It's another strain of the flu, but you know, we were responsible. So now, I mean, where do you think all this spike is coming from?
I don't think there is a spike.
I don't think so either.
I think that first of all, that if we really want to look into the information, let's really look into some information here.
And who's it coming from?
Who's the people coming from? You know, so first of all, the CDC has already admitted multiple times that one, they've told all the doctors that it doesn't matter what they die from. It doesn't matter what the.
It's got to be COVID-19.
Put it on the. If they've been tested for it, put it on there. And then they say, okay, the person's been tested, so we're going to count the test multiple times. They're not counting the people that they test. They're counting you. If you've been tested once and then you came back in and get tested again, you came back in and get tested again. That's 3 tests. They're counting. That's how they're counting it. That's how they're inflating these numbers, man, and making it like, oh, 1 million people died off of COVID. So ain't nobody died from nothing else.
You know, but what really fucking gets to me, protesters are fine. Looters and rioters are fine. But you can't go to a bar again.
Right.
But you can go to Home Depot, Lowe's, and especially Walmart and everybody else.
COVID doesn't live in Target.
No,
it doesn't live in Walmart. It only lives
at bars.
At bars. It only lives at restaurants and small businesses.
And I just want to let you know, guys, tomorrow night when we come on at 9 p.m., all the bar owners in Sarasota had a big meeting today to start protesting against. Actually, Governor DeSantis did not shut the bars back down. It was ATF and the Bureau, the Liquor License Bureau is actually the one who shut it back down here in Florida once fucking again. I can't go see my girls at my bar. I can't get fuck it. I'm so fucking pissed. It is what it is. But anyway, give me some of your acting background. You came in with absolutely nothing.
No, I didn't. I never acted before.
Yeah.
I mean,
but Stephanie did.
Yeah, Stephanie's an actress. And I saw her, you know, rehearse for things and see different, you know, I see her go on scene and go on stage and stuff for different things that she did. But I've never done anything.
Yeah, you know, I'll tell you the biggest reason why I hired you as the actor is because of that. Those opinions that we talked about behind the scenes, and that's what I was kind of directing you to. Is like, you know, kind of bring that to the character, because your character's up and down through the whole movie, and you did a great job, man. All the footage I've gone through like a dozen times, and it is. I can't wait for you guys to see. Well, the 30-second trailer is coming up on Friday, guys, at 9 p.m. After our first break, and then the 2 minute 30-second trailer, which is a little bit long. It's going to tell a little bit more about the story. That's going to be coming up on July 18th, and I want all my actors and crew to see that first before we released it, because I'm proud of everybody. Everybody did a good job, and we had 16-hour days, and I know you had to go back home, take care of your dogs, and then come back onto set. And I want to thank you very much, you know, for doing all that and sticking with us and actually bringing the character Scott out.
Yeah, I like the character as far as like trying to get into character, trying to make the character an actual person.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed my time doing that. Yeah.
And it was good because you asked quite a bit of questions, you know, during rehearsals on, you know, where you thought that the character was supposed to go to, you know, because your opinions in real life were a lot stronger than what the character was.
Right.
I think Scott was just so misguided by some of the things he's doing in his life. You know, we're not going to give too much away, but that you know, his decision-making process wasn't quite there.
Right. I think that Scott had to make a better decision than he's been making, and like, not to give too much away, but Scott just he has to make, like I said, he has to make better decisions, and he has to do better is what it comes down to. And he has to realize that throughout the movie.
And you know what? At the end, he finally did.
Yeah.
Don't
give it away.
No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to give it away. But he was broken at the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? And that's so good because, you know, when I talked to Angel and Britton, the two screenplay writers on White Privilege, you know, I told them we have 7 characters, and that's quite a bit. Mm-hmm. But we talked about how we're going to make each character arc.
Right.
Not just be the same, because that's fucking boring.
Right.
You know, nobody's going to go see a fucking movie. Oh, he's doing the same thing. Oh, no, I know exactly what he's going to do right now, and that's not what we did.
Right. You want to be, I guess, alternative to the norm.
Yeah.
You know, no one wants to see normality. Everybody wants to see something extraordinary, extraordinary, you know?
Guys, you're watching the Two Mooks. This is WLJ, Cape Coral, Florida. We're going to take our first musical break. Thank God for Cash tonight. He came by. He's sweating like a motherfucker here in the studio because it's 91 in the studio right now. My air conditioning's really not working. Anyway, don't forget to go to WLGE.net. Apex, tell them what to do after fucking that.
So once you go to WLGE.net, click on the Listen Now button. You can check us out there. If you don't want to check us out there, check us out on Facebook, on all the different Facebook pages that we have. If you don't like Facebook and you don't like the website, you can check us out on YouTube, on Liquid Jungle Entertainment. Do not forget to click subscribe and turn on notifications and leave a like.
All done in one breath. All right, Brother Knife, take us out to break.
We'll be right back, fuckers.
They hate in disguise, dig rhymes at an all-time high. Just by the watches I buy and the jets that I fly like I'm up, like I'm stuck in the sky. I came a robbed and starved in Sun Valley Apartments. Caught the motto with some pennies. Handle my business, I swear that I hustle relentless. Bipolar from all of the killings. Dope I was whipping, Mom tried to whip me. She gave me a 50 for Christmas, I flipped it.
To say ladies and gentlemen is an understatement.
Forget about it. If you're easily offended and just want a shoulder to cry on,
Don't call in or call in. We'll make you feel real small about it.
and if you call in, we're still gonna hang up on you just to make you feel like a jerk off.
Ain't that about right, Butterknife?
Tune in to the Two Mooks weekdays, 11 a.m. to noon.
Say what you feel, not what you're told.
Ain't that right, Butterknife?
You know, CN, talk shows consistently recycle the same old topics.
How about a show dedicated to massaging your awareness on important topics past and present?
The Michael and CN Show. Each week reports truths dedicated to the emotions delivered from our hearts to yours.
Live streaming on WLJE.net every Thursday at 8 p.m. and rebroadcasting on 98.9 Naples FM Talk on Sundays at 11 a.m.
The Michael and CN Show.
Two cultures, one result.
Have you lost a child, family member, or close friend, and you're seeking the most reliable way to find and bring them home? Not to worry, OWL is here for you. OWL is a worldwide Apple and Android app that can assist its users in the search for lost, missing, runaway, or abducted children and teenagers, adults, or elderly. OWL's network works in real time with an interactive user map that displays registered users' locations in your area to communicate with and coordinate responses to those lost. Simply select a user icon to start a chat with another user. In the unwanted event a loved one is lost, a user can quickly upload a photo, description of the person, date, time, and location, and initiate the alert to OWL's network. All OWL's users will immediately receive the alert and details of your lost person, and search efforts can be coordinated within the network to find those lost. OWL is simple and easy to use. Download and create an account today to find your lost person or assist in the recovery of another person's lost loved one. OWL cannot fly without you.
I'm DJ Mikey Mike.
And I'm DJ Apex Ryujin.
We host the Two Mooks on WLJE.net. Our cocoons are finally starting to release us into the world again.
Let our network allow your next phase into opening get a jump start on the competition.
We have commercial slots available across multiple shows, including the Michael and Cian Show, recently acquired by Naples FM Talk Radio 98.9.
Laughter is our main target on the Two Mooks.
But the small businesses looking to restart are our main priority. Please call us at 239-645-1291 to obtain your desired time slot. Isn't that right, Butterknife?
That's right.
White like a wife at the wedding. I done shot dice with my celly. I taught her life a lesson. I put that knife on the peasant. I bought the choppers already. Gucci they go, but you know it already. Scope on the rifle, I'm holding it steady. Diamond AP like Elvis Presley. Dance, play Play like you hard, but you sweeter than jelly. Bitch on this shit, it ain't shit you can tell me. Her stomach on flat to my dick on her belly. Think I'ma lick, spin a brick on a present. Christmas, I want a stick for a present. Forget it's your part, this factory said it. Run up on WAP and you'll never forget it. I broke the dam, I told them to flood it. I want the cash, I don't want the credit. Went in my stash and gave me a budget. My pocket so budget that bitches is calling me handsome, that then was calling me ugly. I caught a rash from counting the money. I'm changing the climate like global warming. She seen the charm and said I'm charming. The watch on my arm, it come with an army.
Boy, diamond, ice on me changing the climate. She like the way I be vibing. This ain't a grill. Ice on my teeth, yeah, it's permanent. Bought a new gun and I dirtied it. I'm a burglar and a murderer, try me. I'm a burglar and a murderer, try me. Big boy diamond, ice on me changing the climate. She like the way I be vibing. Big boy diamond.
Hey, fuckers, we're back. You're watching the Two Mooks. Got a special guest in the house. His name's Cash.
Cash on the bill.
Played Scott in the movie White Privilege. And I guess we'll just wait for music to go on.
It's in the slow part of the fucking movie. Chill
whatever,
out.
man.
Not movie, but fucking song. Chill out.
So, Cash, do you still support police?
Do I support the police? I've
Yes.
never supported the police. I
Me
mean,
neither.
I'm a black man in America. That's a question that is already out there. I mean, I've never had a good altercation in the past with the police. I mean, I've always been harassed. I've had police, ask my girlfriend if she was okay. You know what I mean? Like,
Really?
Fuck do you mean if she okay? She with
They asked Stephanie if she was okay.
Well, that Stephanie wasn't my girlfriend at that
Oh,
time.
okay.
But yeah, you know what I mean. Obviously, Stephanie's black too, but
Yeah, I know.
that time,
And by the way, guys, Stephanie's coming on.
We're working on that one.
Okay, we're working on that one. She also played in the movie. And her husband was white in the movie.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I've never really supported the police, and I think that they can do some good if they were good. But even if you allow one bad apple and all y'all standing around watching this bad apple abuse his power, y'all are
They all
just
look
as
like bad apples.
You just all
Yeah.
are just as bad, and you guys are
Yeah. I agree.
facilitating this behavior. So to me, I don't believe the police nigga exists. I'm Native American. I'm Blackfoot Indian. I believe that we can govern ourselves. I don't need nobody to govern me. And
Pretty much.
That's how I feel. You pick a chief. He picks his council amongst his most trusted advisors, and then we work from there. You know what I mean? The village, our community, would figure it out.
Well, Minneapolis is defunding and taking away the police department.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know if it's good or I don't know if it's bad, but we're gonna see because you take away the police department. I think we're gonna have a lot more murders because people are gonna start protecting their property.
I'll say this: whether we have a lot more murders or not, the police murdered 1,044 people just this year alone.
Yep.
So I mean, are we gonna have more than that? I don't know. Let's find out. But the point is that
I'm willing to find out.
Either way it goes, there's murders happening. So I mean, and another thing is that when I call the police, which I never do, but if I were to call if I were to call the police, I know that they're going to come after whatever the incident was already occurred. So y'all gonna have to do some due diligence to go find the perp or whatever the case.
Of course.
I'm gonna just deal with the situation at hand.
Yeah. All right. So this is for all you fucking females out there. Females always say, "I can't cook. My mom never taught me." Your mama didn't teach you to suck dick either. Yet you a blowfessional.
Darn you.
Darn dude, right?
Damn.
Savage.
I know it is, but this is the kind of shit that I would love to keep reading on Facebook rather than all the other stuff that's on here. I mean, it's getting fucking ridiculous. And here we go. This one. Patriots duct tape this Antifa to a trash can, put a dildo on his head. I don't care who you are. This is funny. Oh my god!
I'm just saying. Back to the last post though. That shit was fucking hilarious. Basically, that post just said, "Yo, throat game strong. Yo, game in the kitchen suck."
Well, at least she's good at one thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Darn you.
A woman's got to be good at least with something.
What was that look about?
He can't help just about smile, just like
Throat yogurt.
throat yogurt.
Darn you.
Jeez.
And here we go. And you guys, wait a minute. I'm just gonna throw this up real quick for wearing masks. There it is. I'd pee on her butt. I don't know who that is. I don't know who the model is, but goddamn.
Why pee on her
How you
butt?
doing? It's a thing that if you that I'm trying to start, that if you like a woman, you pee on her butt.
You pee on her butt?
Yeah, not literally.
You R. Kellyer.
Hey!
The fucking R. Kelly.
Another one that got it. And you know what? Joshua Mangini got it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like you R. Kelly to her. I was like, fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
I pee on her butt.
Basically, like I keep saying every show, for all you millennials who really don't fucking get it, basically what he's saying is he'd slide in her DMs, give her the D, the whole 9.
Well, thank you for telling me I got a whole 9. I really appreciate that. Oh God, you know.
The look on your face was priceless.
You're welcome.
And this is my other friend Tomorrow, and I want to show you a picture of her, real quick. There she is right now. Oh, I definitely pee on her butt. But she's posed nude, and if you saw the movie Pippi Longstocking, I don't know, this is about 15 years ago. That's the actress.
Oh.
Yeah. She's gotten in so much trouble since. She's actually living outside the United States. But that's Pippi Longstocking. She's kind of a good friend.
Speaking
she's
of
all right.
posing nude, I only found out just recently that Mia Khalifa was only in the porn industry for 3 months.
I want you to think about that for a second. She probably got like 1,000 videos out there.
I've seen some of her videos.
Have you really?
I have.
Interesting.
If we're thinking of the same person.
And talking about peeing on butts, God damn! I'd have to drink a whole lot of beer to get all these asses. Because they're all fucking, woo, how you doing? Oh, how you doing? With the second, the first, oh, fucking all of them. Yummy.
I was about to say, are you really trying to pick and choose right now?
No, I pee on all their butts. I think they're all fucking gorgeous. All I gotta see is the ass. I'm an ass man. That's all I need to see.
Yeah, because titties are fun for a second, but it's just like when you fucking really just give her into the shit. I mean, if it's all bone on bone, that shit ain't no fun.
All right, Cash, so what'd you think about the filmmaking process?
I mean, I thought it was very interesting. Very interesting to see the behind the scenes. So see how things are put in perspective, the different angles that you shoot it at. And I want to give a shout out to Camilo, because he's one of the only, but the best like filmmaker ever. You know,
yeah,
what I
he
mean?
did a
the camera
fantastic
guy,
job.
You know, he did a really good job. And I just saw, you know, with Angel with the microphone. You know what I mean? Like it just was really interesting to be a part of something like that. You know, that's not even my industry. I'm a dog trainer. You know, so to be a part of that, you know, is very interesting to me, and I had a good time doing it.
And you know, it's going to be fabulous when, like, even the 30-second trailer coming up on Friday, you get to see how everything's actually put together, because the production phase is only one part. Once we get into post-production with the editing, the color correcting, the Foley work, the music score, I mean, and you look at it and you're like, holy shit, that's me? Yeah, that's you.
That's awesome.
And like I said, you did a fantabulous job.
Thank you.
On your first time acting. If I have any projects coming up, I would definitely use you again.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Very easy to direct. You know, I think as a director, I try to get to know my whole cast personally, so that I know where you guys can pull from when I was wanting a certain emotion. And there was a couple of scenes you were like, "Ooh," that's like, no, that's Cash. It's not Scott. Let's go ahead and bring it down just a little bit. But when you were talking to Mark about Antonio on what he does for Mark, that was good.
Spoilers.
Because that's what I needed to see there. And then everything arced up, and then everything just brought down. Especially. Your girlfriend really fucks you with this one.
Oh yeah, man.
And, wow.
In real life, it wouldn't have been Ray.
Yeah, right. It'd have been Cash.
Give me the cash.
Have you seen Fifth Element?
Yeah,
you have.
Kobe Dallas Motipas.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So the guy that comes up to the door, and I'll give you a little tidbit of information about this. He was a grip.
Okay.
He was a comic in a grip. So Luke Beeson, the director, saw him do his comic routine behind the scenes. He was like, "Man, I'm going to put you in the movie." And when he comes up and Bruce Willis takes his gun away from him, and he does this stupid little dance, Bruce Willis almost lost his character. You can see him smiling.
Yeah.
He's like, this guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, definitely.
And they kept it in, and I'm so glad they kept it in because it was like a comic relief.
Right.
And I've probably seen the movie like 20 times, and people ask me, why do you see it? Why have you watched it so many times? I said, because it's properly written. It has actually 3 separate acts in the screenplay, and you have so many different characters in there. You can kind of attach yourself to almost each one of them.
Yeah.
And I always forget his last name. Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker. Yeah.
Chris Tucker. Oh my God.
It's hilarious. Don't know why they had to put him in a dress, but he was hilarious.
But that was the character. and did you think he was gay or
no? He was obviously not gay. He remember on the plane scene. With
him
and
I know.
The stewardess.
And the legs came up.
So he obviously wasn't gay, but he apparently was maybe a cross-dresser. I don't know, but he had on lipstick and a dress on. So
I know, right? And the little round
the
thing
little
over
thing.
here.
Yeah, I don't know what that
I was like,
about.
what the fuck is that?
I don't know what that was about.
So Camilo also says, my favorite part when Cash just started singing to his girlfriend.
Yes, it was Stephanie's birthday while we were shooting. And Cash was like, oh, all right, everybody. Hold up. Everybody listen right now. You have a very good voice.
Thank you. I did a little bit of singing and dabbled and dabbled a little bit back in the day.
Dibble and dabbled?
Dibbled and dabbled a little bit back in the day.
Just not double dipping?
Never double dip.
And she didn't know because all the actresses got together, got her a cake.
It was Barbara brought the cake, and Cian set it all up, and Stephanie caught me in a dark room with 2 other women and was like, hello. And I was like, get out. And then she asked Barbara, she said, what are you guys doing in the dark? And Barbara says, well, what are you doing in the light?
But it was so good because I was notified by Barbara and Cian the day before. And I was like, man, yeah, that's great. Let's do it. When we have a dinner break. And I walked out there, and I'm like, okay, so what's supposed to go on right now? And I didn't know what was going on. And people were talking. Cash comes out. I was like, all right, everybody, pay attention. I can't sing, but it was great.
You got them notes.
Yeah, I mean, it was absolutely fabulous. She almost broke out in tears.
Almost.
Damn it.
She's very professional.
And Stephanie says, best birthday ever.
Trying to tell you.
Aren't you glad I set up that fucking monitor? It's much easier.
Camilo says voice of an angel. Who's kissing whose ass now, Camilo? Come on, man.
My dog Camilo.
How's your hair, buddy?
Yeah, I know. He was on the show, man. He's looking into the fucking monitors like, my hair. And I was like, Camilo, you know that thing in the back underneath the lanai, it comes out? He goes, yeah, it's a water drip. I was like, no, dude, it's a waterfall. The water's falling out. It's not going. Bloop,
no, the water drip. Don't worry about it.
He goes, because somebody turned the water drip off.
Camilo, the man.
Yeah, Camilo says he can kiss ass all the time. Yeah, you do. Very well, though. Oh, God help me. And we had such a fun time. It was 16-hour days.
A long day.
And some of them, actually, the last scene, it was a single cut. And this is what Camilo wanted to do. It was actually from Mark Morgan's point of view, and it was a single camera cut starting on your character and then going through the final scene and then coming back and doing what we had to do.
Well, wasn't that making history or something like that?
It was, yeah.
Did you tell me that?
Yeah, it is, because the way it's going to be edited, it's going to be multiple cuts, but it's called a single camera move.
Okay.
Because we go from the POV from my character, then my character comes in frame into the camera, and then finishes the scene out. I had so much fun doing it. We rehearsed 8 times?
Not even. We rehearsed like 5 or 6 times, and we did it.
And then we did it. Take 2 was the best. Take 2 was definitely the best. Camilo's like, I don't like this one.
I shit you not. Especially being like a first time, like first AC and focus pulling, that shit is tough. Dude, the same thing. Like, if you ever think that you just want to get into acting, no. If you think you just want to get into the film industry, no. It ain't that fucking easy. I'm telling you, it ain't.
Alrighty then.
Darn Putin.
You heard him.
You heard him.
You heard the man himself.
All right. Here we go from one of the famous movies back in the 1980s. And I'll let you guys figure this one out. Keep complaining about the quarantine. You, sir, just bought yourself another month. You want to keep going, pal? I can do this all 2020. Anybody want to tell me what the name of the movie is?
I know the damn movie, but no, there was another one. A famous quote from him was, "There's only two things that come out of Texas: steers and queers."
No, that didn't come from this fucking movie. That's Officer and a Gentleman, you douchebag.
No, it was. There was also he did that in Not Another Teen Movie as well.
Okay, whatever.
God damn.
All right, I got to show this one. Wait, this is actually edited really quick. There goes Trump on his ass. Bubble. This is the kind of stuff that I like to keep seeing on Facebook instead of all this other bullshit that's fucking going on.
There you go. Stephanie's got it at the Breakfast Club.
Yes. Thank you, Stephanie. You win $2. I'll pay you on July 18th. What's that?
It would be Stephanie.
I know, right? No, she's a big film fan like I am.
Oh, yeah.
She knows everything. I talk with her.
Names, the people, the names, the people in the movie, the person who was an extra.
I know, right?
Everything.
Okay, Stephanie, who directed Breakfast Club? And we're on a 10-second delay, so she'll be coming back here in about 40 seconds. Or 20 seconds. So, excuse me, COVID-19.
Oh, Corona.
How about the Rona? Hey, what day are we going to name Rona? We got Monday through Sunday. We got Monday through Friday covered. Mm-hmm. So Rona's either got to be Saturday or Sunday. Like what? Rona Saturday or Rona Sunday.
That sounds
Gotta
better.
be Sunday.
Yeah, I think Sunday. I think that's going to work
No. That is the day of God. If anything, La Rona is on Monday.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, it would be a shitty day. It makes sense.
All right, so but
I'm just saying, 2020. Fuck it. We'll name Monday 2020.
So I'm gonna wear these shorts this Saturday when we go out we're going out. I'm gonna stop, and you really need to stop this butter knife. Stop staring at my cock.
Oh, Stephanie's actually got a reply for
John
you.
John Hughes. Yep, that is correct.
Told you.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, wait a minute. She could have looked it up. I mean, that's a long delay. But I know she didn't. Yeah,
she wouldn't have.
No, she wouldn't have.
But hey,
She's like, I'm proud of myself right now. I got John Hughes.
going back to them shorts, you see my wiener when you change my diaper.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, I know. The little fucking thing like your Tootsie Rolls in your cat box going on over
You want a
there.
Tootsie Roll?
Hey, I'm just saying, how you feeling after the cat bit you in the dick?
He's a fucking asshole.
The cat bit someone in the dick.
No, yeah, straight up.
Club.
Straight up, the cat that we had fucking bit him right in the dick. Morningwood. Yum.
Interesting.
Don't fall asleep.
You ever had a dog do that to you?
No.
I didn't think
Bite
so.
me in the dick? No.
He must have thought it was a teepee.
Oh my God, I need to stop smoking. I get this Rona. Oh, fuck me. I can't believe, oh shit. Oh, hey, well, a little bit over time right now, but that's okay, guys. We're going to take our second and final break. I got to catch my breath. Cash is in the house tonight. He's one of the actors on the movie called White Privilege. This is WLJ, Cape Coral, Florida. Don't forget to go to WLG.net and Apex. Tell them what to do right now.
Fuck it, y'all already know what to do, but guess what? I'm gonna tell you for a fucking thrice, 17th, umpteenth time. I don't even give a shit. Anyway, once you go to WLJ.net, you click on the Listen Now button. You can check us out there, or if you do not like the website, you can check us out on Facebook on the multiple different pages that we have: LJE, LJE TV, Michael Markovina. But if you don't like Facebook, you can check us out on YouTube. But if you do go to YouTube, click subscribe, turn on notifications, and drop us a like on Liquid Jungle Entertainment.
All right, I'm going to pull a Barbara right now. And this is coming from my son. How do you pronounce my last name?
Markovina.
Absolutely wrongo. Markovina.
Sorry, yeah, I know. I'm in the Spanish accent fucking mode right now. Jesus Christ!
All right, I want to show you guys one picture because I will definitely pee on Kaylee's butt, and this is the White House press secretary. I love her to death. She's so good looking. So anyway, we're going to take our last musical break, and we're going to come back to the Two Mooks, and with our special guest, Cash is in the house. We're going to be right back, guys.
I'ma drive down on them, then send him home. If he buck on me, put his name in the song. Sorry, gon' put that pussy on speakerphone. Nigga, we heard you. Pussy on child, but you copping the deuce. Cloud chasing, tell him meet me on Mason. Just imagine gave a pistol to JC. Blue cheese that spills some paint up in Franklin. Send that hit from New York like
To say ladies and gentlemen is an understatement.
Forget about it. If you're easily offended and just want a shoulder to cry on,
Don't call in or call in. We'll make you feel real small about it.
and if you call in, we're still gonna hang up on you just to make you feel like a jerk off.
Ain't that about right, Butterknife?
Tune in to the Two Mooks weekdays, 11 a.m. to noon.
Say what you feel, not what you're told.
Ain't that right, Butterknife?
You know, CN, talk shows consistently recycle the same old topics.
How about a show dedicated to massaging your awareness on important topics past and present?
The Michael and CN Show each week reports truths dedicated to the emotions delivered from our hearts to yours.
Live streaming on WLJE.net every Thursday at 8 p.m. and rebroadcasting on 98.9 Naples FM Talk on Sundays at 11 a.m.
The Michael and CN Show.
Two cultures, one result.
Have you lost a child, family member, or close friend, and you're seeking the most reliable way to find and bring them home? Not to worry, OWL is here for you. OWL is a worldwide Apple and Android app that can assist its users in the search for lost, missing, runaway, or abducted children and teenagers, adults, or elderly. OWL's network works in real time with an interactive user map that displays registered users' locations in your area to communicate with and coordinate responses to those lost. Simply select a user icon to start a chat with another user. In the unwanted event a loved one is lost, a user can quickly upload a photo, description of the person, date, time, and location, and initiate the alert to OWL's network. All OWL's users will immediately receive the alert and details of your lost person, and search efforts can be coordinated within the network to find those lost. OWL is simple and easy to use. Download and create an account today to find your lost person or assist in the recovery of another person's lost loved one. OWL cannot fly without you.
I'm DJ Mikey Mike.
And I'm DJ Apex Ryujin.
We host the Two Mooks on WLJE.net. Our cocoons are finally starting to release us into the world again.
Let our network allow your next phase into opening get a jump start on the competition.
We have commercial slots available across multiple shows, including the Michael and Cian Show, recently acquired by Naples FM Talk Radio 98.9.
Laughter is our main target on the Two Mooks.
But the small businesses looking to restart are our main priority. Please call us at 239-645-1291 to obtain your desired time slot. Isn't that right, Butterknife?
That's right.
Well, what's up, fuckers? We're back with the Two Mooks and my special guest tonight, Cash, is in the house.
Forget about it.
There he is, right there.
If you're easily
I want to go
offended,
to this one really quick, because I totally
Don't
believe
call
in this one.
We're calling.
Kill
we'll make
all
you feel
wits.
real small about it.
And if you call in, we're still
Let's
going to
kill all
hang
the
up
wits.
on you just to make you feel like a jerk off.
People are so fucking
right,
stupid
Butterknife.
these days, they can't even fucking spell.
Tune in.
Kill all the wits. I love killing wits. Anybody know what a wit is? No. Nobody knows what a fucking wit is.
Well, I mean, there's like a battle of the wits.
They're probably talking about something completely different.
No shit.
Wow. Yeah, you guys get that, you know you're fucking up. you get the crickets, you know you're fucking up.
It's got to be once a show, man, honestly.
Yeah, that written
I
on.
know. I want to get back to Cash real quick. I got a couple of questions for you.
I got a couple answers for you.
Oh my God, really? You think so?
Absolutely.
Okay, so who directed?
I don't have the answer.
I know.
I gotta go back to Stephanie.
Stephanie, you gotta chime in.
So are you calling for a lifeline?
That's what I have to do. I'm like to call my first lifeline.
Yeah. Actually, she could call right now.
She could.
And watch the numbers got to come up on the screen, like right there. You guys can call in 239-645-1291 if somebody wants to chime in. But see, CN won't do it. She always talks shit behind the scenes.
No, she always talks about elephant prostates.
I know, right? This is like 40 episodes ago we had her on.
Talking about elephant
prostate examinations. I swear to God.
Okay.
I'm not bullshitting you. I think you got to go back to episode, I think it was 16.
Okay.
Something like that.
All right.
Like, I don't know how it happened, but it was just like we took a break, and then all of a sudden she's talking about, I was watching History Channel, and they were doing like elephant prostate exams, and I'm just like, how the hell?
I love her to death.
How the hell is it just like we're sitting here, we're talking a bunch of bullshit, then all of a sudden you're like, by the way, elephant prostate exams.
Intellectuals.
Yes.
She has so much to say.
So, what might be your reaction when you first see yourself on the big screen in October?
I mean, I'm going to be happy to see it. I want to see how it turned out. I mean, I got to see the making, but now I got to see how that translates into the screen, the big screen.
The final product.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to be very exciting.
And I'm really hoping that, Britton has already told me, because I'm going to rent a theater for everybody to see themselves on the big screen. I'm hoping this COVID's going to be over. It will be over after November 1st. I guarantee that. Mm-hmm. So if we can't do it in October, maybe we might do it in November. But yeah, I would like everybody to see themselves on the big screen, because the first time I saw myself on the big screen, I was like, holy shit, that's me? Mm-hmm. No way.
Yeah.
And, when you're in the filming process during production, you don't get to hear all the music in the background. You don't get to hear all the dramatic stuff that's really going on. You're just in the character. You say your lines, and you say them well, and you're in character, and you sell yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what I want everybody to see, is that I believe all my actors sold themselves into the character.
Stephanie talks to me all the time about acting, and we watch shows and whatnot, and a lot of times she says to me, like, is that person believable? Did you think about that person, and when you see that person outside of this role, can you only see them in that role? Yep. That's when you know you
did a good job.
You did a good job.
Yeah.
You sold that role when no one can see you outside of that role. You know what I mean? And I guess watching TV, I tried to do what those actors did.
Yeah, she started to train you to, like myself in Apex and Butterknife. I watched the first 5 minutes of a film. I'm either going to turn it off or I'm going to watch the rest.
Right.
Because I doing this for so many years, I see everything within the first 5 minutes. Camera angles, color correction, Foley work, music score, acting. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of movies out there today. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking.
Hey, I'm just saying, there's a show on Netflix that I watched that the only reason I'm watching it is for the screenplay. That's it. The acting is fucking god awful. I mean, absolutely terrible. And thank you for always programming into my mind to watch it for acting, screenplay, lighting, Foley, the whole fucking nine, because now it's just like I'm criticizing everything I watch.
Well, that's a good thing.
You learn from the
Finally.
best.
I know, right? All right, so Cash, you'll like this one. Don't scroll past without saying hi to us. I like that one. Can you get one of your dogs to do that?
Hang on my back?
Yeah.
I mean, I could. But I don't see why, but I could.
Yeah, you put a vest on them and everything, tactical vest.
Oh yeah. My dogs go. I train my dogs just the same way I train the police and military dogs for combat. So my dogs.
What type of dogs do you train?
I train all. I mean, all dogs, from the biggest dog, Great Dane, to the smallest dog, Chihuahua. We train them all.
You train a Chihuahua to be an attack dog.
Well, maybe not an attack dog, but if you wanted a dog, I mean, you know what? Chihuahuas are pretty nasty, bro. I'll train them up. If you got one, that's about it.
My grandmother had fucking Chihuahuas, and my ankle still hurt.
I'll throw one at you. He'll land on your shoulder.
It's like boom. I don't think Hank would like that too.
No, not very much.
So what is that? Technically an attack grenade?
I guess.
Yeah, it's an attack grenade. Oh my God. I don't know what I've started, but that's okay. That's why he's on this. And Butterknife, he's got to get raked.
Oh, come here, feller.
There he goes. He got raked from Butterknife. You can't become Mookie unless you get raked.
You want a Tootsie Roll?
No, thank you.
You don't know where they came from. I'm so glad you said no, thank you.
Coronavirus.
I know, right? COVID-19. Hey, today's not Monday. We're not Rona Monday.
No.
So you can't offer him a Tootsie Roll. It's a Rona Monday. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this guy. Apex, you got to tell me, what the fuck is that? Is that hit of acid?
You know, that totally does look like a hit of acid. I mean, I don't know what the fuck they're printing on it. They're going a little extra distance with that shit, but fuck. Like, yeah. That's what I'd have to say. And
this was my sound guy that I won Best Short Film for at a 434 entrance. This was back in 2010 in Sacramento, California. I won Best Production for a short film I shot. It was a horror film called Within. And nominated for Best Acting, but I fucking lost on that one.
Damn.
I was like, fuck me. Okay, but I won for everything. I know, right?
Can't win them all.
But I want to.
Hey, you can't win them all.
Talking about winning. After July 18th, and when you see the 2.5 minute trailer, because that's pretty much going to be what the movie's going to look like, I'm going to ask you the question on July 18th. You think we're going to win an award?
Do I think we're going to win an award? I mean...
After you see the trailer.
You're going to ask me that then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you that then, because within I fought with the director who I was fucking at the time. Well, she's gorgeous, but anyway, it was so much argument, and my makeup artist went to Sci-Fi's Face Off and won season 3.
Damn.
She was so good, and that's why I hired her on the short film. But I argued so much, and I wasn't thinking anything. We went to the awards ceremony, and there was 434 people in. They accepted our short film, and I'm watching. I was like, oh shit, I should have did this. I should have did that. I'm second guessing myself. And then at the end, they were like, can we have the cast and crew from Within and Liquid Jungle Entertainment come up on stage? I thought they were just going to ask us questions, a Q&A session. No, they brought the award out. I was flabbergasted. It was the first time in my life I didn't know what to say. I had to let my director talk first before coming back to me.
I mean, that's an experience.
Yeah, but I think with all the shit that's going on with Hollywood right now and all the crappy fucking movies, I think this is something that's so outside the circle. We're first off, we're definitely getting distribution, but I want it to go into theaters.
I mean, I don't see why not. I mean,
I don't
we
either.
did a good job. I mean, you guys
Everybody
seem
did.
like you did a good job in editing and all that stuff. So I mean, we got to see how it goes.
Yeah,
put it out there and see fill out the fillers and see what people think.
I'm really excited. I really am, because after seeing all the footage, and I've spent days looking. I mean, even the ones that weren't in print. I looked at the other takes. And I'm like, I'm so glad I went in this direction. But, as an editor, you can't, or as a director, you can't second guess yourself.
Right.
When it feels right, like when we printed the take, that's what you need to go for.
Gotcha.
And not keep going back and say, well, I could have did this, could have did that. Well, you know what? We do that in life. We make mistakes in life. In hindsight, everything's 2020.
Yeah. And not only that, but sometimes the imperfections make the things perfected. You know what I mean? So sometimes when you try to nitpick and you try to make everything perfect, you screw up the feel of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought up about the imperfections, because there were a lot of shots that were out of focus. And it wasn't Camilo's fault, because the first guy that we hired wasn't doing a really good job until Apex actually took over for the focus pulling. But even with Apex, there were a few shots that were out of focus, and I kind of looked at it. I was like, you know what? That's artistic, and I'm using it. So I'm like, it takes so many people to get a shot.
Yeah.
I mean, all the rehearsals that we went through. Then you got to memorize your lines. Then we have lighting, we have sound, we have camera, and if everything doesn't come together, we don't get a good print.
Yeah.
We just got to keep going on.
I will say that as far as the dialogue and the script and everything, like you did, I'm not going to give your secret method away, but you did a very good job of allowing us to get our lines fairly quickly.
Yeah.
And get them in, learn them quick, do it, get the take in, knock it out. So that method of learning was really, easy.
Yeah, and both Angel and Britton, the two screenplay writers, and this usually doesn't happen on sets. The screenplay is the blueprint, and most screenplay writers, you can't deviate from the words that I wrote down on the screenplay. But I allow the deviation because as long as the scene progresses and the character progresses, who gives a fuck about what they're saying? As long as you keep saying the same thing, because when we go from a master shot and we go into a CU or an ECU and we move in, you have to say the same thing for, editing purposes. But, I gave leeway to everybody, and there was a couple of things that you came up with that wasn't in the script. I was like, oh, that sounds actually better. Your screenplay writer can't get behind... like a white screenplay writer can't really get behind a black person because they're not black.
Right.
So when you hand the screenplay over, it's kind of just a blueprint for you to bring that character out. Quentin Tarantino directs that way. What he does is he gives a screenplay to his actors. They come to set, they do rehearsals, and what Quentin wants is the actors to bring the character. Right. And then he just directs them in the direction to where it's progressive. Mm-hmm. And I try to bring that on this film, and everybody did it. Everybody did a fucking fabulous job.
Yeah, everybody did a good job.
There was one actor that a lot of people, they came up to me. This was during rehearsals. It's like that one ain't gonna make it. Mm-hmm. I was like, yeah. He or she is.
Yeah, I know exactly.
I mean, he or she knows who I'm talking about, but I had so much faith in her. Because I said her, so I just fucked it up right there. Anyway, it was Sienna. And actually, when Sienna was on the show, we had talked about it. I had so much faith in her because I knew her personally, and I knew I could pull it out. Mm-hmm. Because she's nothing like the character,
right?
And it's hard, when you go from she's so nice in real life, she's so trustworthy, reliable, loyal, such a great person. And I was like, but I knew about all the stuff that's going on in her life at the time. It's like, Sienna, don't even worry about it because I will get it out of you. Mm-hmm. And then when we started shooting, the one person that says, well, she ain't gonna make it, and they saw her first shot, because I worked with her for about an hour before her first shot on the movie. She fucking knocked it out of the park.
I'll say that it took her time to get comfortable.
Yeah.
But once she got comfortable, she killed the game.
Yeah.
And she really knocked it out of the park with her performance and really, really bringing that character out of focus. And her being my wife in the film, girlfriend in the film, she did a good job of portraying what she was supposed to portray. So
you're welcome, Sienna. And I tell you, I fuck with her all the time. And coming from my heart, you did do a fabulous job. Along with Cash and Joseph and Arthur Pina, first time actor. Mm-hmm. He just brought that smoothness to the character. Yet he was a ruthless motherfucker.
Yeah, he did a good job too.
Andrew was first time actor. We had 3 out of 7 were first time actors, and I got to tell you, you guys did a really, really good job. And then Sian says thanks, Cash. 100%. Is that 2 or 100%?
That's 100%. I got
you. Yeah, I'm still waiting from you, Sienna. You got to RSVP me for July 18th. But anyway, I know if Cash is coming, Stephanie's coming. And Butterknife, you better get on your fucking jobs. We'll get Stephanie on the show.
I'm talking after the show.
Because I got a lot of movie trivia for her. And I know she's a movie buff.
Well,
I'm going to have to put her to a test.
The job that she did through the whole movie was just like, I mean, as far as veterans that were there, I definitely say she was top 2 for sure.
And I Stephanie is not here or on the show yet, but I got to give props out to your girlfriend because she was the most snootiest fucking bitch in the film.
Yeah, and that's totally the opposite of her.
I know, it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
But even behind scenes, like that shows you the type of person I am. But even behind the scenes, she was running around helping the other actors get their lines together, and they're giving them acting tips and showing them, all right, move your body like this, all right, do it like this, and that make you look, you know what I mean? So even behind the scenes, she was being super nice and then go on the screen and be a snooty, bitch like in the movie, So
yeah, she her mannerisms, she really brought across. And I know and thank you, Stephanie, for helping the other actors out. Even though you brought the character out when coming on camera, she had these little mannerisms. It was so easy to direct her. Mm-hmm. I was like, yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah, that works.
I mean, yeah, she's trying to be an actress. She, she's good at what she does. She's been doing it for a long time, and that's what allowed me to come on here and I have no kind of training. And her say, "All right, do this, do that," and I'm like, "All right, I could do this." You know what I mean? You even said when you first did the interview or the audition, you were like, "Oh, well, you have very similar acting style to her."
To Stephanie, yeah.
Because I mean, that's who I watched.
Yeah,
do the acting thing. So,
and I think a lot of that happens to deal with for you just being perceptive of other people's reactions or just their mannerisms that they do, because it's like the same thing when you training dogs, you have to understand or perceive what the dog is trying to do already.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you're a very perceptive person regardless.
Oh, well, thank you. I do.
Yeah, that's most definite. And you know what? I really don't have to look at Facebook anymore because I'm having so much fun talking about white privilege. And the 30-second is coming out on Friday, so you guys got to watch it. What did we spend today? About 3.5 hours already just on 30 seconds of film.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, yeah, because I mean, like it's not. And like I said, getting into the film industry, it ain't easy. Like this shit's hard work. Like it takes a while. Trust me.
But anyway, I hope you guys are going to be proud to what you're going to be seeing for the first 30 seconds. The trailer's coming out Friday on the Two Mooks. And Butterknife, let us know who's going to be our guest on Friday.
Sonia Rosa.
Sonia Rosa didn't have a single line in the movie, but was so pivotal.
Sonia Rosa.
Yeah, she's the girl that jumped in the pool.
Oh, Sonia Rosa.
Yeah, no, Sonia Rosa. Oh my, she got a nice ass.
I know she does.
I'm not gonna get you in trouble, Cash.
Wait, no comment?
No comment. I ain't got nothing to say about Sonya Rosa.
I played the fifth.
The 1, 2, 3, 4 fifth.
Guys,
2 + 2 + 1 equals fifth.
You've been watching the Two Mooks. I want to thank my special guest tonight, Cash. Thank you so much for coming by to the studio.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
You've been watching the Two Mooks. This is WLG, Cape Coral, Florida. Hey, guys, we're going to see you tomorrow night. Who we got on tomorrow night, Butterknife?
Well, who we were supposed to have can't come now, so I gotta talk to Stephanie.
You got to talk to who?
I'm gonna have to talk to Stephanie because who we were supposed to have now can't come.
Okay. So,
Stephanie's
hey.
probably not going to come tomorrow, but we'll figure it out.
Stephanie goes, she does have a nice ass. I'm so glad I stayed on the air. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I definitely be on her mind. Guys, thank you for watching the Two Mooks. This is WLJ, Cape Coral, Florida. Tune in tomorrow night at 9 p.m. and we'll have another guest on for White Privilege. Good night, guys.
Good night, fuckers.